ready to accept challenges. Whew. That's rich. Because a whole lot of people want the glory, but they don't want the what? They don't want the challenge.
Amen.
They want the glory, they want the reward, they want the recognition, but they're not ready to accept the what? The challenge. Four components of transformational leadership. You can write these down. Number one is charisma. Charisma. It's a dynamic ministry. You all know charisma, divine gifts, but it's also influence. The reason why Dr. Martin Luther King was as charismatic as he was is because he had influence. He changed the whole scope of America because of his charismatic leadership. Another component is inspirational motivation. That's the ability to appeal to basic values with enthusiasm. I don't want to follow anybody who's not inspired about what they're doing. Because if you're not inspired, you surely will not what? You're not going to inspire anybody else. But also you have to have eloquent speaking ability to offer the compelling vision. So in that inspirational motivation, number one, I can appeal to basic values, but I also have the ability to share the vision. The third aspect, intellectual stimulation, means inspiring people to think differently. That's you, my brother, to think differently and creatively by suggesting, my sister, new ways to look at things. Some of you all have been doing Sunday school the same way for the last 135 years. Don't you think there are new ways of learning? Look at him. Look what he's doing. He's writing down everything I'm saying on a computer. 30 years ago, we couldn't even buy a computer. My brother over there is texting and writing down everything on that iPod because there are new ways of what? Learning. And if those new ways of learning are available in the culture and the society in which we live, then when is the church going to update its methodology and understanding of the learning concept? It's tight, baby, but it's right. You come to the Shiloh Baptist Church, our Christian education ministry looks just like this seminary. You can take courses in biblical doctrine. You can take course in practical application. You can take courses in social justice and public action. We're dealing with the whole person. My instructors write syllabi. We read books. We study. We think. We write. We probe. We get involved. Don't nobody want to do the same thing over and over the same way. Say amen. Yeah. And I'll leave that alone right there. But you ought to change up. So sleep on the other side of the bed sometimes. Even if you just fall over and pass out on us. The last one is individualized consideration. That's what that is, individualized consideration. Now, don't be wondering why he writes so bad. I told you that I'm a professor. I have an excuse. Amen. Individualized consideration. Individualized consideration. Paying attention to people as individuals and helping them meet their needs. Because I don't care how much you know until I know how much you care. I don't care how much you know. Till I feel, who said passion? Was that you, baby? Till I know your passion is real. Jesus had passion. He went about meeting the needs of others. I got problems with transformational so-called charismatic leaders who are over here living high, big-time life, but your folk down here are suffering. You don't want to get me started. You really don't. Because I ain't wishing bad on nobody, and you're innocent until proven guilty. But if you got $80,000 worth of jewelry in your office,
something wrong.
if I had been hungry, I would have broken into church and tried to steal it too. I don't try to look at me like that. You know what I'm all that candy y'all be stealing in little peppermints with the whole big bag, and you just get one. I know you get one. You're still stealing. The issue that we are dealing with in transformational leadership really impacts community. That last segment was how do we deal with community, and so I want to share this with you because it's kind of like a hierarchy, and I may not have time to write it all down, but I want you to do some personal reflection of the leadership ministry within your church. Because now that we have this transformational leader kind of in view, now how does it